Hello to all of my backpackers, travelers, adventurers, or whatever you might be. Welcome and let's learn how to pack a suitcase. So obviously packing a suitcase is not a science, but there are definitely a couple of tricks that I use personally when packing a suitcase to make sure that I'm not doing this. But anyway, these tips and tricks will definitely help you pack your suitcase for your long-term or short-term trip. So this bad boy isn't too heavy, you'll make it through the airport, and it won't break like mine did. So let's learn how to pack this and let's get into it. Before you actually start packing your bag, you want to make sure that you have everything gathered that you'll need. This includes clothes, things like going out or for certain activities, undergarments, sweatshirts, jackets, or anything you might need. Other things may include bags, shoes, laptops, or electronics and chargers, bathroom bags, hair accessories, water bottles, books, and more. Anything that you'll need on the trip should be laid out before you start putting into your suitcase, so you make sure that you have everything gathered. To help me stay more organized when packing, I try to keep all of my clothes and things that are going into my suitcase on my bed or on a big flat surface. Once you have everything gathered, make sure to fold it and organize it to make sure that you have everything you need for your trip. For some people, rolling will be better depending on their suitcase, or for some, folding might be better. It all depends on the situation and the bag that you are packing. Rolling often creates more room for more luggage, but folding also allows for all of your clothes to be visible when you open your suitcase. As you can see here, some of my clothes are folded and some of them are rolled. Depending on your suitcase or bag that you're packing, it depends which is going to be best for you. Rolling is usually a better way to keep things compact and make sure that you have more space in your suitcase. Packing a laundry sack can be really helpful when traveling, especially for long periods of time. Adding this, or even a trash bag if you don't have a laundry sack, can really help keep organized from your dirty and clean clothes to make sure that everything is smelling fresh. Another thing I do to pack efficiently and put as much as I can in my suitcase is to wear the bulkier and heaviest items on the plane if possible. So for instance, these shoes are very bulky and they take up a lot of space in my suitcase if I were to just put them in here. But if I was just to wear one of these pairs of shoes in the airport, this would help me save a lot of space. This also goes for big jackets like puffer jackets or big sweaters as well. Purchasing vacuum seal bags can be very helpful. Also, just a reminder to try to pack things that you'll wear very often, especially with shoes. This is a great time to consider the condition of all of your items. For instance, if I were to bring these shoes, I would really want to make sure to clean them first, or at least put them in a plastic sack. Doing this beforehand can keep everything clean and also be prepared for my trip ahead. Using a lint roller or a lint shaver is another great way to maintain the quality of your clothes, especially before a trip. If you are able, purchasing additional packing cubes or packaged zipper bags can be very helpful to keep the organization of your suitcase. In my opinion, I recommend packing cubes, especially for long-term trips or when you're staying in a hotel or a place with a dresser that you can easily just slip your items and cubes into the drawers. So now that I have my suitcase packed, that means I can go on a trip, right? Yes, right? Well, anyway, I hope that these tips and tricks on how to pack a suitcase really helped, and they can also apply to backpacks or carry-ons on your next flight. Either way, these tips and tricks to keep organized, stay clean, and remember everything are going to be very beneficial for your next trip. So stay safe, don't forget anything, and make sure that your luggage doesn't weigh too much.